Okay, let's take you to the Eastern Cape now. The Eastern Cape government is holding its Youth Day commemorations today in the rural village of Debenek. Now, Premier Oscar Mabuyane is expected to announce his plans to address the issue of youth unemployment in the province as part of a program that is called, of course, A Child-Headed Household Will Receive a Proper Structure after their plight gained attention on social media platforms. Here's Abongile Jantjies with the story for us. So, Abongile, the South African youth are faced with so many social ills. As we reflect on Youth Day, what are you hearing there? Let's give it a bash again. So, Abongile, let's try again. The South African youth are faced with so many social ills. Bring us up to speed with what is being said where you are right now.
Well, a very good morning to you too and to the viewers. We're coming to you from Debenek here in the Eastern Cape, just outside Qonce, where the Eastern Cape government is celebrating the commemoration of Youth Day. Let's bring in the Premier of the province, Oscar Mabuyane. Sir, thanks a lot for your time. Thank you for being patient with us. What does Youth Day mean to the people of the Eastern Cape, particularly when we're faced with challenges of unemployment?
Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. We're here today to commemorate the 48th anniversary of the June 16. To us, it's about the sacrifice and selflessness that was demonstrated by the youth of 1976. But today, in the context of what has been happening in our country, is to give meaning to what those people sacrificed for in leaving their homes, their comfort, and going elsewhere to fight for liberation we're having today. Here today, we're here as we commemorate it to launch about the 3 billion investment, particularly all from the public sector, our sitters working with our government to ensure that we make a direct impact, positive impact to young people's lives and be able to create more career path for young people. So we're here today here at Debenek in this rural setup to demonstrate as well the rural development concept that it is possible, it happens, it has happened here as you can see. So we're quite happy seeing young people here. As you see here, young people today, farmers will be living with their tractors. We've got a lot to offer. We're here also to assist our other young people who have got debts in their universities to clear their debts so that they can have their certificate and look for jobs with their certificate on hand. So we are here to launch a lot for young people that all in all, it would be about a 3 billion investment that we're putting in today.
Unemployment, Premier, remains a challenge. It seems to be stagnant compared to other provinces. And you are making this mark, the 7th administration. What are these plans to ensure that it does come down?
We are hard at work to find a panacea to that. It's a chronic problem. It is caused by underdevelopment of this province. We're putting more investment through infrastructure development, rollout plans to ensure that we create boundless opportunities for young people. So to drop the high unemployment here, it will be to create opportunities. It will be to develop a province, to create, also identify niche areas where we can create more jobs. We've spoken about cannabis, oceans economy, all the new areas that have never been actually looked at, carrying huge potential to create more opportunities for our people. We're launching skills revolutions here with sitters to make sure that our young people are trained. And we have said we don't want to have this word amapara in our vocabulary anymore. Kids might not have grade 12, but we can still take our kids out of that. Those who cannot make it to grade 12, go take them to training. TVETs are there, and we're working with TVETs, higher education, to make sure that we reskill our young people and get our young people ready for the market.
Premier, on a different matter, how is the initiation season going here in the province thus far?
Not good at all. It's a bad one. It's one of those albatross that we have to deal with to date. We have lost 3 young lives already as I'm standing here. That's the report that I have. Again, because of challenges that cannot be easily explained. Some still continue with the illegal initiations, young boys, less than the age that is required, being taken to the initiation. I know the law is actually biting there, but people continue to disobey the law, and we are still saying law enforcement must leave no stone unturned to ensure that whoever breaks the law that we've put up, that person is dealt with. So it's unfortunate that every time we're having this season, we're losing young lives. 3 young lives have been lost already. This is very, very unfortunate. It's a very, very black spot in our lives, a black spot in our culture and in our ritual.
Thank you so much for your time. Well, that was the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Oscar Mabuyane, who is in his second term as the Premier of the province, taking us through what is expected here, and of course touching on the plight of issues that the province is grappling with, particularly with young people, particularly unemployment. You'd recall that Mercedes-Benz recently announced that it is planning to change at least 700 young people, workers from their establishment here in East London. So those are the things that the Premier is faced with in tackling issues related to the youth.
Abongile Jantjies is our reporter on that story for us. Thanks very much indeed for bringing us some of those reflections. It's just a touch after 11 a.m. Central African time. A very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the SABC News channel, and an extended warm welcome to our viewers joining us on SABC 1. On the program as we continue to crisscross the country, getting some reflections on this very important day right here in the country. We will be touching base with some of our reporters as we continue to share some reflections on this day.